We gotta take
3, 2. What's up, you guys? Welcome to our channel. My name is Manny, and this is my baby girl.
I have to say that. Do it again.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to our channel. My name is Manny.
And my name's Brianna. And this is our couple's YouTube channel.
We're gonna be doing a Q&A
for our first video.
There's for you guys to meet us as well, so you guys have to see what we're eating though.
Oh, me.
I'm sorry.
Chill. So we are eating the, I think it's pronounced buduk ramen noodles. This is actually my first time trying them. I think it's his first time trying them as well. So I just added some boiled eggs and some shrimp. So I don't know, it could be a little ramen sesh. Okay, so state your age for the public first.
I am 18 years old. I'm just playing with you guys. I'm actually 25 years old. I look like an 18-year-old.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, so like I said, my name's Brianna. I go by Bree. Everybody just calls me Bree. But I am 22 years old, and
yeah,
I'm from the States.
Look, you guys, I haven't really ate right now. To be honest with you guys, I'm about to eat this up like P. Diddy did.
How did we meet? Put that in the first question. How did we meet?
How did we
you want to
meet?
start?
Yeah.
Don't be joke. Just say the truth.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So
like,
look,
stop joking around.
I had her on my Instagram.
I'm gonna eat.
Because I had it like that.
Stop the cap.
We actually met at a party.
Okay.
That they invited us to it was a friend's family party, whatever, and she was there. You know, at first she didn't even see me, but I saw her. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that she was being a clown.
Why?
Protect the kids and stuff at a party. You know, like the Hispanic tradition stuff.
That's what you're talking about. Oh, okay. I got it.
That's where I saw her at first. I mean, I was probably with like 3 shots in of Patron and stuff like that. You know, I saw her. I mean, but then when I realized that I actually knew who she was because she was on my Instagram, she was one of my friends. I DM her on Instagram a week later, I think, right? It was a week later. And I was like, what's up, shawty? And she responded like back.
That. You basically just had crazy small talk.
And then we had we actually had a conversation, right? We communicated for like a good minute, Snapchat. Everything started off with Snapchat. And then it went to messages because she gave me her phone number. And then there was a party where she was supposed to.
No, I wasn't supposed to go to that party. I'm gonna say my version.
She wasn't supposed to go to that party, but I knew she was gonna go to the party. Now remember, the people that
from
did
that previous party you knew.
Yeah, we knew, and there were the people that made that party. No, there were friends from the people that made the quinceañera that day.
The other party.
And so I was like, okay, so if all those people are here, I'm for sure she's gonna be here, no doubt. Little did she know that I was not gonna go. I was actually gonna be with my boys at the bar. But then I was like, you know what? Let me take a chance, and I took it. And she was there. We met at the party. We started dancing, and then.
Okay.
All right, you say your part.
So let me start from the beginning.
Don't lie.
So basically, okay, no, I'm not. Like I won't. I'm gonna be more previous with it. If you, boy. So okay, so there was a previous party. I was actually being like a little hostess vibe. So I was kind of doing like I was helping a friend. With her, like I think it was like her little sister's party, and we were just doing like the little games, like the little kids games, you know, the musical chairs. So that's why he refers like, oh, she was being the clown, but no, I was being the host of that party. Like I was being the game, administrating the games for the little kids. Now I just did that for fun, like literally it was just because it was a friend of mine. And I was at the party. He basically saw me at that party. His family went to that party, but he wasn't really like, he was like, it's a kid's party. Well, I think he told me he saw me on his like story, on Instagram story. So he said, oh, like, let me ask her, like, oh, do you, like, you know, start a conversation. So yes, he slid up on my DMs, and at this point I didn't know of him. Like, I didn't know who he was. No, like, I didn't know who you were, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, I don't know who this guy is. It was just kind of crazy when you, as a woman, like, you don't want to just like you know, text a guy. So I was still continuing to text him, but I wasn't gonna just like accept a date from him just because I didn't know much of him, you know. So he did, like, you did ask me out on a date, and I was like, no, because I actually did have to work that day. At this time I was doing like makeup for my friend, that same friend that had that party. So I was like, no, I can't go on a date because I'm doing makeup for her and her family. And okay, so going back to that day, then they had another event, and they were like, hey, like, could you hook us up doing our makeup or whatever? So I was like, yeah, I got you. So I went to do their makeup, and they were like, by the way, we're going to this quinceañera, do you want to come? And I was like, to be honest, I have like these other appointments, like, I really don't want to go or something. But then I kind of decided on going because I was like, yeah, I never go out, so I'll just go. At this time, I was 17. So I was like, I'll just go. So they picked me up, and I went to the quinceañera. In his version, he's like, I knew that she was going to that quinceañera because of that, like, friend. You know, that friend was at this other party, and now she's invited to this party, so it just makes sense. So he was like already connecting the dots, and at this time we were talking, but I was not, like, I never met him in person. It was just through DMs. So I did go to the quinceañera, and I didn't see him like luego, but then I was dancing, and like I remember like turning, and I saw him sitting down at a table, and he was there. And when I saw him, I was like, that's the same guy from Instagram, which is crazy. And then I ran to the bathroom. I remember running to the bathroom. When I come out the bathroom, he's like, I thought you said you were busy today, which I was. Like I mentioned, I was doing my friend's makeup. It was like a last minute thing that I went to that quinceañera. So that's when we met, and we started talking. Low-key, I was like, okay, he's not that bad looking. So I started giving him a little bit more attention. Next question is, what's your first impression? So now that we met at that party, what was like your first impression of me? You can start because I'm gonna eat my ramen.
To be honest with you, she was beautiful.
I am, bro.
You are beautiful. I think it was more of like, it was like that feeling where you just see somebody, you're just like, oh wow, like she, you know, it's true, you know. So you just, like I said, I took the chance. I knew something in me was like, I knew it was meant to be, huh? It
was God.
The thing was that when I was leaving from the party, you know, I was saying bye to everybody, and I was like, I went up to her and I was like, hey, I'm leaving already. Talk to you soon. And I remember that I hugged her and she gave me a little kiss right here, and that's when I fell in love with her.
But that's when we were just like dancing, because you asked me out to dance, and I was like, yeah, because I already had like a connection to you. Like, you were already talking to me through Snap. You were already like, we were just like buddies, you could say. It was a social media thing, but I kind of knew of you. It was like 2 weeks that we were talking. My first impression of him is that he was really sweet, and he was cute, and I was like, oh, he's really sweet.
Still.
He's really sweet. He's super sweet. Now he's like super cocky, so.
Alright, next question.
Oh. Okay, where are you from?
I'm actually from Mexico, you guys. I'm actually from San Luis Potosí. I'm proud.
Okay, and I'm actually from the States. I was born here in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay. Favorite memory
of each other.
I think my favorite memory with you was, I mean, there's a lot. Probably going to New York.
Oh, bro, I was gonna say that.
For the first time. I mean, going to California is the same thing. Like I think every memory with you, like anywhere.
How long have we been together? You have to say how long have we been together.
You answer that.
Alright. So we're actually a pandemic couple. No, we got together in February of 2020. So now it's gonna be 5 years, almost 5 years together. Right now we have 4. And I think my favorite memory of you, I don't know. I do love like the traveling, but I want to say something else. Oh, you know what? Like when we got the house.
So it's a stress.
It was.
But it's not.
But I feel like I was very like stressed, and I was like very worried. I don't know if it was like.
It's not impossible, you guys. I mean, we got our house pretty young.
Yeah.
And if we can do it, you guys can do it.
How old were you?
23.
Yeah.
23.
I was 21, so we're basically 3 years apart, by the way. I say, what are pet peeves? So you gotta say what's your pet peeve of mine?
You know what I hate? That she sheds everywhere.
No, I don't shed. I'm not a dog.
Literally, her hair is in this room, the living room, the bathroom.
It's normal.
Everywhere.
It's normal.
Not even. By the way, we have a dog. His name is Kemba. He's a Dalmatian.
Yeah. It's normal for a woman to shed because, well, not shed. It's normal for a woman to like lose hair like that.
That's one of them.
But now I cut my hair shorter, so I don't feel like I have lost a lot of hair because of
the other one is.
It was just one.
Texting me 5, 6, 7 messages when she could just leave one single message. I hate that.
I don't do it all the time. My pet peeve of you is. You already know, boom, that you sweat a lot. Like you could be sitting down drinking a beer and you're sweating. Like
calories.
You sweat so much. I don't think it's a pet peeve. I just feel like when you sleep. Okay, so for example, like when we sleep, he cannot cuddle or nothing because he sweats so much. He sweats so much. Go.
Another one is that we can be sleeping like this. 30 minutes later, she's like this. Like, bro, can you just stay still?
I move a lot. It's too bad. So, sorry. I know another pet peeve. So, I can have a mueble, like I could buy something like furniture, whatever, and it could be sitting there and you haven't built it yet.
I think every guy can relate to that. Time is just not.
Why does it say the camera is like that? Does it not have battery?
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Alright, so the camera just like needed more battery. We're still new to this. We're still getting the hang of this camera, so that's why we're like, get closer. Question is, who is like your inspiration in life?
You guys know Steve Harvey's or The Rock's story of how they as rich as they are right now? You guys probably do know, but I mean, I love to hear their stories of how they were able to make it up there, and it's not easy, and I mean, you guys check it out and you guys will probably understand what I'm talking about.
So Steve Harvey and The Rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think those are the people that I look up to.
Alright, so I look up to Georgina Rodriguez. You had like a motivational celeb, and I just like look up to Georgina Rodriguez, so I don't know what to say.
Anyway, what's the last question?
Last question was, what's the goal for this channel? So what is your goal for this channel, or we could say like, what's our goal for this channel?
Yeah, so our goal, well, this is what I think. Our goal for this channel is, I mean, we're gonna be vlogging what we do. I mean, I used to back then have a YouTube channel that I stopped doing, and obviously Bree did as well. And I mean, we were just came up and we were like, you know what, let's just start recording again. So
as a couple, definitely, well, he did his own thing like back then a while ago, and then I like started to do my thing. I feel like I've always kind of recorded videos and done all of that, so I really do like that aspect. But for us, it's just to have memories, you know, because right now we're still young, and I do have a lot of plans in life, and I just want to record them, and I feel like that's just the whole point of this channel is just to like record and have core memories with each other, because we are like together a lot. So I'm like, instead of me just doing YouTube and I'm gonna include him, let's just do something together.
Right.
And it'll be more funny because you'll get like 2 different characters, you know. Okay, so that will be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like. I hope you subscribe. You know, we're still a young channel, so that would really help us. And that's it. Bye.
Thank you.